Oh, here we go. We got another woman being a statistic. So I'm not gonna play the video. I'm not gonna play the actual audio because for copyright purposes. So we just gotta watch this. But what's actually happening here is this woman is getting a divorce from her husband of 16 years, dog. 16 years. Trying to be all cute about the situation. But I wanted to give the context first before we watch, because there's a couple more videos that we're gonna watch as well. But the one of the biggest things here is, why are y'all putting y'all shit on Front Street? Why? Why does everything have to be on camera, on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube? I get it. It's your life, it's your story, but sometimes some things just don't need to be put on the camera, dog. It's crazy. All right, so let me go to this next video really quick, bro, so I can give y'all more context, because this is wild.
Apparently, I owe you guys a story time. I was not expecting that video to blow up, and even more so, was not expecting y'all to be trolling me like that. I will give you guys a story time, but I do want to talk to my ex-husband because I don't want to embarrass him too much, and I don't want to make him sound like he's this horrible person, because I promise he's not. He did do some horrible things to me, and I mean, I'm not perfect. I did some crazy things to him too. Ultimately, yes, he did cheat.
Didn't you just say you don't want to embarrass your husband? But you said I don't want to embarrass him too much. So you're still embarrassing him. I need to know where his video at. I need to know where he posted shit about you at. I need to see his TikTok if he got one. Because from what I know of and all the information that I gathered, he don't have any TikTok videos that he's posting about you. So why are you putting all this information at him about him? It's about you.
And for all those, oh, you're supposed to be married till death do you part. I took him back after that, okay? And he not only just cheated, there was a lot more to that. We'll get into that. But I did try to make it work. I did. I felt really guilty. And for all you guys talking about, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. I was literally almost on my deathbed last year. I'm talking about therapy 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, I had 10 hours of therapy a week. Okay, to the point they almost committed me. And I wasn't always happy. This is the end. Okay, you guys didn't see the before. Okay, I'm just showing you guys the end, and this is a happy moment for both of us. Okay, he's good. Okay, I just called him to let him know to read the comments on my TikTok for all y'all that are rooting for him. He said he's good. Okay, and for all y'all talking about he should have been with a black queen, he done already moved on to another white girl. And if you really must know, I'm half Latina, okay? My mama from Guatemala, okay? So yeah, and all y'all worried about the 10K a month, that was a joke. That man is not paying me $10,000 a month, okay? I have to pay him, all right? This beautiful house that I get to live in, I didn't just get it, okay? The house with the kids, yeah, I gotta pay him for that, all right? Yes, he has to pay me child support. I have 2 of his kids. So I'm not just after it for the money. Oh, and guess what? I forfeited all of my rights to everything that I was entitled to, okay? Because guess what? I didn't care about the money. I cared about my peace more, okay? I just wanted to be out of that relationship because all of the trauma that I've gone through, which I will give you guys all that. Just not tonight. I'm tired. I wasn't expecting this. I need to get ready. I'm going on vacation this week. And for everybody saying this is not anybody's business, yeah, you're right. But this is my TikTok, and
And if y'all haven't noticed, look, she turned off the comments. Turned off the comments. See, when you stand on your shit, when you are able to stand in who you are, when you able to talk your talk, what you need to turn off your comments for? If you're gonna talk your talk, you already know what's to come with it. If you decide to put your business out there on Front Street like she did, guess what's gonna happen? You gonna get a lot of backlash off of that shit. But now you want to turn off the comments. Well, let me guess, your mental health, and I'm focusing on me. I want to make sure that I'm in the right mental capacity, mental space, because, like she just said, I was almost in my deathbed. Shut the fuck up. No, you weren't. Stop lying. You out here being a thought 304. What you wanted to do, you wanted to be a thought pocket. That's what you wanted to be.
post my life and what I'm going through. And this is a pretty big moment for me. But yeah, just stick around. I promise I will give you guys a story time. I just, there's so much and it's really hard to pack it all in. So It'll probably be like in separate stories. But I'll try not to make it too much because I know
All right, here
but I
goes.
promise I'll give it to y'all. I promise. So stay tuned.
And here comes another video as well.
Dang, y'all are making me work today. No, I did not cheat on him
And look,
with
even on this video, the comments are turned off.
his sister's husband. He has two sisters aside from her, if that's what you want to call her. One was married, and I wouldn't touch that man with a 10-foot pole. You couldn't pay me $1 million to touch that man. His other sister has never been married. If she is referring to, again, this doesn't make it right, but
It doesn't make it right, but yet, let me guess, you're about to justify it.
her sister or his sister has a child who is with this man, and that relationship is 23 years old. Okay, again, it doesn't make it right, but they were together in like middle school. Okay, so
You know something real quick, man. I'm sorry, but y'all know something. I can't trust women who got the bull ring in their nose. I can't trust them. It's something about a woman who got a bull ring in her nose. Instead of just a normal nose piercing, they got this little bull ring shit going on. I can't trust it. I can't trust it. I can't. What she's displaying, and based off of the story, because apparently she's literally trying to absolve herself from accountability on every aspect. In every video, she talking more about the husband than herself and her accountability and what she did. Now she might do that in this video. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is you have yet to hold yourself responsible and accountable fully, because everybody's coming at you. And the reason you turn off the comments because you know everybody's coming at you. But yet you want to try to bring up the husband, the ex-husband, and all the things that he's done wrong versus all the things that you do wrong. So y'all know how when you're talking to a woman and then she says that she just broke up, and then you ask her what happened, and she says everything down the list in regards to what happened and how this man was this, how he was a narcissist, how he was emotionally abusive, and he didn't support you and the things that you wanted, all of these different things. But then the moment that we ask, so what did you do wrong? It's typically one of the two things. It's, well, I loved too hard. Well, I stayed longer than I needed to. It's never the full accountability. It's never, well, I didn't support my husband as I was supposed to. I wasn't to help me. I didn't prepare myself to be a wife. It's never the full on accountability. It's always reversed back to them being the victim some way, some fucking how.
so it's not like as bad as she's trying to make it seem. I get it's not ideal, right? But we can't help who we like. Okay, I'm sorry. And it was a mutual decision, so whatever. And yeah, so I was gonna get to that, but people love to tell my story for me. But
Well,
since
you
she wants
tell
to
your
air
story.
that part out, the part that I was saving for a story time was
We
the
don't need
whole
to hear it.
adultery thing, and I will give like a full story time on it.
Nah,
But
we good.
just to keep y'all
We good.
engaged, I guess. The whole adultery thing, it was multiple times, but the last, or the one that, like, what was it? What's the saying? The straw that broke the camel's back was with a, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I don't know if she was officially but I know that she did exchanges she did favors for, again, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. So
You see what I'm saying, bro? You see what I'm saying? You made this entire video about him instead of you. You want to justify you doing whatever it is that you were doing. What I don't understand is that why do y'all think that you should play get back? That's one. Oh, so how did you fall for somebody when you ain't supposed to be falling for nobody, period? So why are you having these type of relationships regardless? So if you falling for someone, that means you've had a close relationship with this person for a long fucking time. And you secretly were attracted to this person. and feeling some type of way about this person.
Was supplying a girl's fet addiction in exchange for SE. A girl that is the same age as his oldest daughter. So again, it's a lot.
Why does that even matter? What is the point? Why does that matter? Talk about all the things that you did wrong. You only touched on it just this much. But everything else that you're talking about, this entire video has been, see, we are at 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And for, I say about 20 seconds of those 2 minutes and 11 seconds, you only talked about you. Everything else has been about this dude. We don't care about what he did. We ain't ask you about what the husband did. We want to know, what was it about you? What did you do wrong? Talk about you. We don't want to hear your story time. We don't want you to go into how he made you emotional and he drove you away. No, we don't want to hear that, because I guarantee you got more of a part to play in this situation than he does. I guarantee you.
A lot. So his sister or whoever can try to make me look like bad. I decided to engage with. Was, frowned upon, but I didn't do it to be malice. I didn't do it out of malice. I didn't do it to out of revenge. I genuinely fell for the guy. I've known him for over a decade. We've been friends for over a decade. Yes, of course I met him through my husband. So yeah, it was messy. But it doesn't even touch all the things that he's done to me. And like, two wrongs don't make a right. I totally understand. And I know I'm crazy for putting like all of my business out on the internet, but it's my story. Like, I was gonna write a book anyways, and I still am.
Ain't nobody finna buy that shit.
But I have a crazy story, and people can try and make me look like I'm this bad person. I'm not. I still pray for him. I mean, I've always prayed for him. I pray for him every night, along with others who don't deserve, I shouldn't say that, but I pray for a lot of people that you would be surprised. Okay. I want him to be happy. I want him to be healed. He has done some crazy, horrible things that his sister, his family, nobody knows. And I probably won't even share some, because again, I'm not here to destroy him. I was just here to tell my story. But if she wants to try and destroy me, I mean, I hate that he's going to be caught in the crossfire between his sister and his ex-wife, because regardless, that man.
I'm done, bro. I can't. This is unbearable, dog. This is unbearable. This entire video was about you crashing out on the ex-husband. You have yet to mention all the things that you have done wrong. You only touched on it a little bit. You're deceitful. You're wrong. Ain't nobody buying your fucking book. It's trash. This entire story is trash. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. If the book ain't about everything that you did wrong and none of it is about your ex-husband, don't nobody want to hear it. We want to hear what you did wrong. That's the problem with a lot of y'all ladies. Y'all want to point the finger at everybody else but y'allself. Y'all lack the fucking accountability across the fucking board. And this is why a lot of men are divesting themselves from y'all. This is why a lot of men aren't getting married to y'all. Now I get it. It's not all women. I understand that, right? But it's women like this who get on TikTok. They put their business out there in the street. They put everybody else's business out there in the street. And mind you, in the first video that I showed, they had I didn't play the full thing, but they were showing the kids. The kids were in the video and all of that shit. And see, that's a line crossed. I don't care if it's your platform. I don't care. Those are your kids. Don't put them on Front Street. Why are you putting your ex-husband on Front Street? If you want to talk about getting divorced, talk about it after the fact, after he signed the papers. Talk about it when you got the paper signed and you have it in your hand. He don't need to be on camera. We don't want to see him. It's your platform, right? So it should be about you. We don't need to see everybody else. But now, because everybody's coming at your head, and you getting all this backlash from the shit that you doing because you decided to tell my story. Now you are getting the feedback that you didn't expect. And you don't know how to handle that feedback. And this is the problem today. Stop putting your shit on Front Street. If you don't want people to come back at you talking about you or digging deeper, or you don't want people like his sister coming back talking shit about you and exploding and pretty much exploiting you and the shit that you do, because guess what? She put more information out there about you than you did your fucking self, and that's the problem. We want to hear all the shit that you did wrong, not what he did wrong. This is crazy, bro. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification, man. Because this is, I just don't understand it, bro.